So here at Redemption, we want to live out our identity as a family by meeting in community groups that meet in various neighborhoods around San Francisco. And we want to look like the diverse community that we hope our church at large represents. And what we actually want to do in these groups is, I think the best picture of it is what we see in Acts chapter 2 in the early church, where the early church, when they met together, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, which is God's word. They devoted themselves to the breaking of bread, sharing food, and they devoted themselves to fellowship and prayer. And that's what we really want our groups to be about, that when they gather together, they're going to eat together, have fun together, but at the same time center themselves on God's word and pray for one another as we walk through life together.
Community groups are super important. They're a place for us as a community to come together on a more intimate level and talk about what's going on in our lives and how Christ is showing up in our lives as a form of encouragement to one another. It's also a place for us to get fed spiritually and to ask hard questions.
So the biggest blessing is just being in community and forming genuine relationships with people that are just so starkly different from us, people that we wouldn't have normally gravitated towards growing up, and just knowing that we can go to them and they will be there for us when we're struggling or when we're feeling alone or just having a hard time.
If you've been at Redemption for any amount of time and you've been on the fence about community groups, I would challenge you, please consider joining one if you want to grow deeper in your relationship with God and if you want to connect with people here at Redemption. You can check out our website to see which groups are open, and don't worry if there isn't one that's open near you. We will be having more groups opening very soon.